Petey just grabbed one and ran off with it. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. And Nico's down there. Oh, what is Blee barking at? Oh, my daughter and her husband are home from their cruise. Yeah, they've been gone for almost a week and a half. Anyway, yeah, and while they were gone, oh, I got a story for you. This is the story of our tornado scare. So the other night, was it 2-3 nights ago, we had some severe weather, and it was that night. So when we went to bed, I just stayed up and watched the TV to monitor the weather. And it was a little after midnight, and Nico got his wiffle ball. And there's Harley. Okay, so it was a little after midnight, and the weather was getting pretty bad. We were having pop-up tornadoes all around us, and hurricane force winds all around us. And I thought, oh, this is not good. So I really, really need to pay attention to this. So I'm watching it. A tornado pops up about 20 miles north of us. And I wasn't too worried about that one because it was not in our path. We weren't in its path, I guess I should say. And so I was just like, oh, I'm going to watch. And sure enough, a little while later, like 5 minutes later, another one popped up just south of us, and we were in the path of that one. So, as soon as I saw that, I'm gonna come over here and check out Petey. Petey's pretty busy over here with his wiffle ball. So anyway, so we were in the path of that, and just a couple minutes after it was showing it on the TV, I heard the sirens going off. We have a little town about, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles that way. And I can hear those sirens, barely, but I can hear them. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? I've got to get all these animals down to the basement by myself because my daughter's not home. Her and her husband are gone, and I'm watching her animals too. And so I'm like, okay, well, if I take the monkeys down to the basement, I have to put them in their kennels. I can't let them just run around down there. It's not safe. Plus, if a tornado actually hit, I just can't have them running around. They would be safer in their kennels. So anyway, not a big deal for Nico and Petey, because Nico and Petey they sleep with me. Harley sleeps in the living room, but Nico and Petey, not a huge deal because they're already with me. So I just grabbed them and threw them in their kennels. Well, not threw, but I just tossed them in their kennels. No, I put them in their kennels and I took them down to the basement, which my bedroom's on one end of the house and the entrance to the basement is clear on the other end of the house. So that was a chore, getting them all down to the basement. So I get them down there, I get all the dogs down there, and I have to put the dogs in different rooms because, for one, my big dogs can't be with her Pomeranians. And I can't have the dogs running around down there where I have the monkeys because I don't want the monkeys freaking out being inside their kennels, having dogs running around them. So I get it all situated down there. I get Nico and Petey down there. I come back upstairs to get Harley. Harley wouldn't come to me. Harley would not come to me. And very, very strange because Harley always comes to me. Anytime I walk around, he's like right on me. Or if I just say, you know, Harley, come here, he'll come right to me. Wouldn't come to me. But that's not unusual. When they're kind of freaked out like that. And I was trying to stay calm because they do pick up on that. If I'm paranoid or if I'm worried, or, you know, they pick up on that and they react to it. So I'm trying to stay calm, yet trying to hurry because I'm like, the tornado's coming. I got to get Harley down to the basement. And he wouldn't come to me. And I'm like, what do? I don't know what to do. If I go down into the basement, with Petey and Nico when a tornado hits. Harley's up here, and I would never forgive myself. If I stay up here with Harley and the tornado hits, then there's nobody to take care of Petey and Nico. They'd be stuck in the basement until someone realized that I'm no longer here. I was telling my friend Sylvie, she goes, Anna, she goes, I talk to you several times a day. You don't think if I knew a tornado hit where you live and I couldn't get a hold of you, you don't think I would be over there? So anyway, hi there, Harley. So anyway, I'm panicking. I couldn't get Harley to come to me. I just didn't know what I was going to do. And finally, I was just like, okay, I'm going to try something. So I went and I got a grape. And I put it on the top of that double door entrance part to the living room enclosure. And I put it on the top there so he would have to come into that area and get up on my shoulder to get it. Oh, he finally went and got him a wiffle ball. He saw Nico and Petey. He's like, okay, I guess I'll go get one. So I put it on the top of that double door entrance part, and it worked. He ran in there. And here's another thing. Here's what made it even worse. The electricity had gone out. So I'm doing all this in the dark. I'm trying to carry a lantern while I'm carrying a kennel downstairs. And then when I go into the living room there, I've got the lantern with me, but he can't really see that I've got a grape in my hand. So I'm trying to convince him, no, really, I've got a grape. Look, look. And, oh my goodness gracious. But he did come. He came to me, he got up on my shoulder and got that grape. Once I get him on my shoulder, not a big deal. Then I just, take him and I put him in the kennel and I took him downstairs. So we sat downstairs for a while until the tornado passed. But it was very scary. It was very, very scary. Only because, oh, now Harley wants to jump on me. And there's the Nico. You guys better go get your... Oh, there's Petey up there. Oh, you want to look through the camera. And Harley wants to look through the camera. There's Petey up there on the tunnel. I can't even see because Harley's in front of the camp. There we go. Now I can see. So anyway, yeah, that was a very scary time there because I think I was probably more scared. Out of the whole thing, I think probably what scared me the most was that I couldn't get Harley to come to me. Because I couldn't leave him up there. I just couldn't leave him upstairs and go downstairs with the tornado. I just couldn't do it. I would have just stayed with him, I think. But anyway, we made it through. The tornado did not hit us, and we made it. So, oh, goodness gracious. That is the story of our tornado scare. It was terrible. Yeah, anything that's out of the norm. And of course, I woke them all up in the middle of the night to go down to the basement, and they knew something was up. And then when I couldn't get Harley to come to me, I'm like, I was actually getting to the point where I was like, I'm just going to have to grab him and take the bite. Because that's one thing with these guys, you don't grab them ever. And I knew, I was like, if I just grab him, he's going to bite me. I know he will. And I about got to that point where I'm like, I'm just going to take the bite. I'm just going to grab him and take the bite. But luckily I didn't have to do that. Luckily the grape trick worked. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's good to have little tricks up your sleeve every once in a while for situations like that. But yes, that is the story of our tornado scare. Oh, Nico. Nico jumping on me. Hey there, Petey. Go get you another wiffle ball. Nico. Nico, stop. No. I don't want you jumping on me. I don't want you jumping on me. Oh, Harley's got two of them up there. He's going back and forth between them. He tried to jump on me. I moved out of the way. These wiffle balls are like the best enrichment tool ever. Because they work at it and work at it. Oh, and then Nico brings it up on me. Oh, you dropped your ball. Dropped your wiffle ball. He says, oh, I see that blueberry. He's trying to get a blueberry out of there. I see that blueberry. Nico. I don't want you on me. I don't want you on me.